The island of Sodor is a really beautiful place. It has fields of green and lots of towns and villages, and on it are the most famous railways and engines in the world. Tourists love to go and see it, and little children that don't live on Sodor make wishes at night to someday visit and meet all the engines. It's not just people that love seeing Sodor. Lots of other engines love going to it as well, like the Flying Scotsman, who regularly visits his brother Gordon every year. And the Duke and Duchess of Oxford have a summer house in it, so Spencer would regularly visit too. He says he tolerates Sodor, but you never know what Spencer thinks. However, not all engines love Sodor. Some are jealous of it, and some say it is not important, and unfortunately, some hate it. There is another thing which is special about Sodor. It always stays the same. The engines are always there, and they always do the same jobs. But, unfortunately, no matter how good something is, and no matter how bad something is, it always comes to an end. Nothing lasts forever. Christmas had arrived once more, and all the engines were very busy and happy. Old Victorian factories in Bickerston had reopened and were being now used for local businesses, and this kept the engines much more busy taking the stuff to the harbour. One morning, Edward was at Tidmouth Station, and he was collecting passengers. He saw Thomas on the other track and decided to say hello to him. "Hello, Thomas. How are you keeping today?" "Oh, Edward, I have to wear this horrible heavy snowplough because of the snow," he said sadly. "Oh, that is a shame, Thomas." "I know. Driver said there's heavy drifts in the branch line, so I have to wear the snowplough to push them out of the way." Then the station master spoke to Edward's driver. "Take care going down Gordon's Hill. A part of the track is slippy," he warned him. "Don't worry, we will take extra care," said Edward's driver. Then Edward and the coaches left. He was happily puffing down the line. Soon they came to Gordon's Hill, and Edward went up it with no struggle. As they came down, his driver remembered about the slippy part of the track. He tried to slow Edward down, but there was trouble. Edward started sliding down the hill fast. "Oh my! Help! Help! Someone help!" wailed Edward. Edward was getting faster, and his driver had lost control. And as they were sliding down the track, a signalman saw that Edward was in trouble and changed the coins which led them into a siding. Edward hit the buffers with a huge bump, but luckily they stopped him. "Oh, thank goodness, I've stopped. I thought I was gonna crash." Edward's driver and fireman were very worried. "I'm sure we've bumped the passengers," his driver said sadly. And a few minutes later, the guard came up to them. "All the passengers were tossed off their seats, but luckily none of them were hurt." "I think there's gonna be complaints." Edward was very worried, and so was his driver and fireman. That night in the sheds, He apologized to the Fat Controller.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried my best, but we just lost control. The rails were too slippy. Oh, don't worry, Edward. These things happen. Could have happened to any engine.
The engines noticed that the Fat Controller didn't seem right.
Are you okay, sir?
Asked Gordon.
No, Gordon. I'm not okay. There's something I have to tell you all. Every one of the passengers in Edward's train today have complained. And tomorrow, a railway inspector is coming. The railway is under investigation.
The engines couldn't believe it.
Investigation?
Gasped Percy.
Yes, Percy. Now, there's something I need you all to do for me. The railway inspector is here for a week. He leaves on the 20th of December. So I need you all to be on your best behaviour and right on time and really reliable. And be careful when you're shunting trucks and when you're pulling coaches, because we cannot afford another accident.
Gordon gave Edward a very dirty look. The next morning, the inspector arrived, and the Fat Controller met up with him.
Sir Topham Hatt, Bernard Jenkins, the railway inspector, and I'm going to be examining this railway and making sure that everything runs like clockwork. You will find, Mr. Jenkins, that everything on this railway always runs like clockwork. Runs like clockwork, does it? So is that why yesterday passengers were bumped like peas in a frying pan? That was because of the weather. Excuses. Oh, Sir Topham Hatt, I forgot to ask. How old are you? How old am I? I'm 71. 71? Oh, I see. Is it a problem? Well, no, not really a problem, but it does complicate things, I suppose.